If you've been waiting for the right time to buy in Katy, 2026 might finally be your moment. The Katy housing market has shifted, and for the first time in a while, buyers actually have leverage again. Here's what's different. Home prices in Katy are sitting roughly in the low to mid 300s and have stayed pretty flat year over year. At the same time, homes are now taking around 60 days to sell, compared to the 3 to 4 week frenzy we saw just a couple of years ago. So, yes, the market has cooled, but that doesn't automatically mean it's easy. It means if you know how to play it right, you can win. Right now, buyers have something they haven't had in a while: options. There's more inventory across many Katy neighborhoods, sometimes 4 to 6 months of supply, which means you're not competing on every single home. Homes are also selling below list price on average, and you no longer have to waive protections just to compete. You can keep your inspection, you can keep your financing contingencies, and most importantly, you can start asking, what can this seller do for me? Now, here's where strategy really kicks in. A strong, fully underwritten pre-approval is one of your biggest advantages in this market. Not just a quick pre-qualification, but a real approval that shows you're solid. Because when sellers see certainty, they're much more open to negotiating. That's how buyers today are getting things like seller paid closing costs, interest rate buydowns, and repair credits instead of upfront work. I recently saw a buyer in Katy negotiate both a price reduction and a closing cost credit simply because the seller trusted the deal would close. That's the power of being prepared. Now, here's something most people miss. Not all of Katy behaves the same. Some areas, especially entry-level homes or properties near top schools, are still moving fast and can feel competitive. But just a few miles away, you'll find homes sitting longer with price reductions and more room to negotiate. That's why we look closely at days on market, list to sale price ratios, school zones, and commute patterns. Because in one zip code, you might need to come in strong, and in another, you can negotiate aggressively and still have options. In today's market, you don't win just by offering more money. You win by structuring a smarter offer. That can look like a modest price reduction plus seller paid closing costs, a rate buy down instead of just lowering price, asking for repair credits, or even offering flexible timing to the seller in exchange for concessions. Because with more inventory and longer days on market, serious sellers are open to negotiating. You just need to know which levers to pull. So if you're thinking about buying in Katy this year, don't just jump in blindly. Have a strategy. I'll help you understand which neighborhoods give you the most leverage, how much to negotiate, and whether new construction or resale makes more sense for your situation. I'm Nikki Barker with the Barker Group at Keller Williams Signature. If you're ready to make a smart move in 2026, call or text me at 917-399-7099. Let's build your plan.